Another thing that happened, and this came out on Thursday, the list of final rule proposals on which owners will vote this week. The thing that wasn't there created the most consternation on Friday, as Peter King and I spent a lot of time talking about. No proposal to remove the rule that allows teams to strategically push the quarterback into the pile to try to gain 1 or 2 or hell, the Eagles could probably gain 7 or 8 yards off of that thing against the right defense.
Well, Mike, I thought of you when because I was surprised to see this, right? And so I saw it, and then I was like, well, and I thought of you, and I was like, well, I'm not that surprised. I mean, first off, hey, player safety, other than the quarterback, they don't care that much. They don't care about D tackles, having 9 guys block 2 of them, and then being put in a bad position. So that, and then the ultimate thing, Mike, I think is the big thing here is just, hey, it's offense. And that's what they want. They want more first downs and more points and more first downs and more points and more first downs. So if defensive tackles got to get steamrolled by 7 guys to get those first downs and keep offense going, then the NFL is so be it. Eat it. Eat it, defense. You got to deal with it. So I know. I thought maybe this might get changed, but then the more I thought about it and when it came out, I was like, well, of course it's not. Everything's favored for the offense, and this is what the NFL wants.
The quarterback could get injured too, though, getting pushed from behind into that pile. And here's what Rich McKay said. He's the chair of the competition committee. He said on the Friday conference call, they don't have any injury data on this yet. Well, do you need injury data on it to understand what the injury risk is? This is where the NFL drives me nuts.
Of course.
Reactive, not proactive.
Right.
We'll wait to change the rule the moment after the bad thing happens that we should be smart enough to envision will happen. Whether it's a D tackle getting his ACL blown out when he's got all this humanity coming straight at him, whether it's the quarterback getting squished in this reverse tug of war that's going to go on between the defensive line, the offensive line, and the guys pushing the quarterback from behind, whatever it is, it's within, and this is where, one of the things you learn in law school, this is the definition of negligence. You look at your behavior and you have to reasonably foresee the risks resulting from your behavior. You can't just say, well, I didn't have any idea that, if I did this, somebody could get hurt. There's an obligation to apply reasonable foresight to your actions. And how can the league not reasonably foresee that guys can get injured? Who cares if you don't have injury data? You don't need injury data to know that guys can get injured.
Well, it's a little, and again, I know it's not quite the same, but has similarities to me of like, protecting the long snappers, protecting the field goal snappers a little bit of that. I understand it's short yardage football and all that's really good. But okay, then let's let them deal with the guys that are right there in front of their face. But, like you're saying or like we're explaining and we showed those clips, it's not only, wait, I'm Chris Jones and I have to deal with 2 guards and a center. I have to also then deal with, Jalen Hurts. Oh, wait, a tight end who they have now between the center and the guard who's going to push. Oh, a running back that gets a head start behind him and now pushes. And then maybe even another running back between the other guard and center gap to push as well. And that's where you worry about, is that sustainable? Is that good to have that much manpower and weight in one little area there to where – I would think eventually you're going to see some defensive linemen get hurt because they're going to get caught in some, very compromising positions.
Now that this is a thing, you're going to have coaches on the offensive side who come up with the most creative ways possible to do it, and you're going to have defensive coaches that come up with the most creative possible ways to stop it. And that's what gets to the point that I think we agree on completely. Somebody's going to get injured, and then they're going to say, oh, we had no idea. Oh, we better do something about this. Yeah, you should have done something about it before the injury happened. Classic NFL. And hopefully, someone will show leadership today or tomorrow to change that status quo. And as I said the other day, maybe the guy whose name is on the football is the one who should show the leadership to make this thing gone.
And that's why you're not at the owners' meetings. He called and he said, make sure that asshole ain't here this week.
I'm talking about the Duke.
Okay. Sorry. Okay, sorry.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.